Hi, Neko. Enjoy your dinner. Unless you already ate it, in which case that was fast, but I eat fast too. Like, I've timed it. I can finish a meal in under 10 minutes. Which is not... I don't know if I should be proud of that or not. 45 minutes to cook, 10 minutes to eat. Sorry. Hi. Hello! I don't know. I just said I would get on today. I was supposed to be on Monday. At least that's what I said on Friday. I was like, oh, I'm streaming on Monday. You guys can see me then. Look forward to it. Have fun. Weekend. Bye. And then I went to bed Sunday night, and I was like, oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do on Monday. I really want to finish this fucking diorama because it's been taking up my desk space for weeks now. So that's what we're working on today. But this is what I was planning to work on Monday. I was like, oh yeah, thank you for the follow. Gralmanguri. Manjury? I don't know. I can't read. Sorry, but welcome. Welcome in. Okay, so like Sunday night, I was like, I'm gonna stream tomorrow. I'm gonna finish the fucking diorama because I've been working on it for a week now, like 2 weeks now. I'm gonna get it done on Monday. But on Sunday, my sister had spent the night Saturday night, so she was at my house Sunday morning, and my mom came to pick her up, and I was like, okay, cool. Hi mom, whatever, you know, and she's like, oh, you should come over to, I said I wanted to come over to her house sometime, or somehow we talked about me going over to her house to hang out. And she wanted me to go, like, right that second. And I was like, I can't go right this second. One, because it's, like, 11 in the morning, and I have a dog who will be, like, unattended to for the rest of the day, and I don't know what she needs yet. But, like, maybe Monday or Tuesday could be okay, you know? But I'd have to figure it out. We didn't talk. Hi, Lumpy. I'm working on it. Working on it. But yeah, so like, didn't make it any further plans Sunday night with her. Just like said, if I work it out Monday or Tuesday, maybe. I woke up Monday morning at 8 a.m. to a phone call from her. And I answered, like, hello? And she's like, oh, are you still sleeping? And I'm like, yeah. Because I stay up till 3 in the morning and I sleep until like 10 if I can. She's like, oh, I'm sorry. You can go back to sleep. I just wanted to say, I'm picking you up after I pick your sister up from school so you can come hang out. And I'm like, oh, okay. I didn't make these plans. She made these plans. But sure, okay. Sure, Mom. Yep. Let's do that. Great idea. So that's what I did on Monday. But she also expected me to spend the night. She came to pick me up. Thank you for the resub. Okay, I have to remember to do this. Where's a pen and some paper so I can make notes? Idiot check. Ooh, I didn't throw away these. I keep saving old notes on a notebook. Okay. Frank resubbed. Currently green broke. Lumpy, I'm sorry. That sucks. Frank. I gotta remember to do this the next tarot stream, but you guys get spins. Who else has resubbed recently? Steel Forged. I don't know if he'll want one, but who else? Who else? Rhodey may have gotten. I don't know if I did. I think so. Alright. These are my spins. I got at least 3 spins that gotta get done. And toasty. Alright. But hello, Frank. How are you doing? Also, hi, I love you too. I have to give you spins. Don't let me forget to spin for you at some point. I mean, I can spin for you now, but then I have to remember what it is next time I do tarot. But like, I wrote it down. Next time we do tarot, you get a spin. Alright. But like, yeah, so my mom expected me to spend the night at her house Monday night. And she picked me up at 4:30. Which meant Ellie the dog would have been alone 5:30, 6:30, 7:30, 8:30, 9:30, 10:30, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I would have got home around 8:30, maybe 9 o'clock. That's 17 hours. Without walking, she wouldn't have gotten her dinner. And I was like, Mom, I can't stay the night tonight. That's not gonna work for me. Like, sorry. But yeah, that's why I didn't stream on Monday. And then today, I was planning on streaming at 8 tonight. But then my mom called me last night, and she and her partner got into a fight. And as punishment for the fight, today's my sister's birthday. She's 13, officially. But as punishment for the fight, my mom's partner was like, oh, she can't. She was supposed to, oh, it's fine, Frank. Enjoy your Mario Kart. Win for me. I never win. Except for when I play with my sister. That one time. But yeah, my mom's partner decided that as punishment for my mom fighting with him, my sister was supposed to be doing an Alice in Wonderland book report. And it's in the form of a newspaper. So I helped her outline it on Sunday or Saturday. I can't remember which, but I helped her outline it. And then I was going to help her finish it because it's due on Friday, today, and tomorrow. Her dad decided as punishment for her mom fighting with him, she couldn't do her assignment with me. I don't know why she's getting punished on her birthday for a fight he and my mom had, but when he's angry, that's how he operates. And so she's being punished now on her birthday by being forced to, like, the assignment was kind of cool. I was looking forward to helping her. I was going to show her how to use a thesaurus so that she could be, like, smarter and have a better vocabulary about it, because she was just going to write basic shit and I would edit. And I was so excited because it was going to make it fun for her, or at least, like, tolerable, because she hates it the same way I hated it when I was a kid. And I was like, yeah, we'll make it tolerable, we'll make it fun. And nope, your mom fought with me, so now you don't get, I'm gonna come yell at you and tell you how stupid you are while you try to do the assignment. And you have to do it my way. And it's like, dude, that's so fucked up. That's so fucked up. I'm so pissed. And I was excited because I was gonna give her her birthday present, because it's her birthday, and she should get her birthday present. But I can't give her a birthday present because her father, if she had taken it home, she would have opened it, and she would have opened it near him, and he would have seen, right? Totally normal parenting, Lumpy. He would have seen the present, and since it's a Switch, and it's a gaming console, he probably would have taken it from her, or, like, told her she couldn't play with it until he said. And I'm like, I hate him so much. Honestly, the entire family has tried to hex him to death, and, fucking Scorpios, man. They're resilient. One thing I've learned in all my years of casting spells, you can cast against a Scorpio and it's gonna rebound like 9 times out of 10. Unless you get something like really personal. Why I don't do kids, right? I can't. We don't got time for baby daddy drama. Like, cut it out. Yeah. I hate him. He's a shit ass. I hope he chokes on his chicken one night. My mom called me in a panic a few weeks ago because he had gone out of town. Didn't tell her he was going out of town. Went out of town, and then she couldn't get a hold of him. She kept trying to call him. She knew he slept in his car, and that it was freezing temperatures where he was at. So she was really worried that he might have, been asleep in his car and frozen to death, because it's so unlike him to never get back to her. Because last time it happened, it was like 15, 20 years ago that he disappeared on her. And when she went looking for him, he was very upset about it. Um, and I'm gonna relish telling this story. I know none of you know who he is. I know none of you can, like, I don't use his name, but I'm gonna relish telling the story because it's so embarrassing for him. And even knowing that I'm telling, like, he doesn't know, but like the fact that I'm telling the story is like such a vengeance on this little fucker. But thank you. Thank you for the follow, Coed Coral. But so he went missing. He's gone. Oh, oh no. Oh dear. Oh darling dear. That's gonna be a no. Gonna be a no. No bots, please. Bot bye bye. Bye bye bot. Alright, so he went missing. My mom calls me, she's frantic. She's like, I don't know what to do. She's coming up with like all these insane schemes for how to get around like his ban on her searching for him, because she's not allowed to search for him. She tried like 20 years ago because he went missing on her, and she never heard back from him and didn't know how to get a hold of him, and like was trying to find people and be like, hey, does anybody know where he went? I'm really worried. He went camping and I haven't heard back from him, and it's really unlike him to like not hit me up. And he went off on her and was like, don't you dare look for me ever again if this happens. So she's freaking out like, I can't look for him because he'll be really mad at me if I look for him. And I'm like, that's fucking unhinged. Like, if somebody cares about you, they should be able to look for you without being like berated for it, but whatever. And she's like, I don't know what to do. Like, what's gonna happen? Like, he owns the house. Like, are they gonna take the house from me? I'm like, what? That's insane. Finally, I was so hoping he was dead. Honestly, I was truly hoping the man was dead. I was hoping like she would go through the due diligence and then find out that he was dead. If you knew this man, you would understand. You would understand. He's human garbage. He's just like a monster. He can be so cool sometimes, and like if he had a better upbringing, he'd be the dopest, chillest person, but because of who he is and the way he was raised and like the things that are instilled in him, he's a monster and I hate him. But finally, my mom's talking to the neighbors like, where have you seen him? Has anybody seen him? Does anybody have anything like to report? Like, what's going on? I don't know where he is. Finally, somebody like finds him and he calls my mom and he's like, hey, I can't tell you right now what's going on, but something happened. And we're like, ooh, what happened? Like, that's very unusual. My mom finally sits him down and he's like, so I had some bad food while I was gone, and I got the shits really bad while I was driving. So like every 10 minutes I had to pull over to take a shit, and finally there were out of places to take a shit and I shit my pants. And I'm like, fucking karma had to get the man one day, one way, somehow. Shitting your pants, I'm good with it. Because it's so embarrassing for him. And he's so embarrassed by the fact that he shit his pants. It's coming for all of us. All of us in our adult years will one day shit our pants. Like, most adults I know have already had their time. I have not had my time. I'm dreading my time. One day I will shit my pants as an adult. But for this man to shit his pants was the best fucking karma I've ever heard in my entire goddamn life. Because he fucking deserved to shit his pants. Like, I've never known anybody who deserved to shit their pants so fucking bad. Like, publicly. I just wish it could have been more public. Because it was private in his car. He had to drive home with shitty pants on. But, like, I really... Ugh. If any man deserved to shit his pants, I just wish it had been like in a grocery store, very publicly, loud, and run down his legs so everybody would have known. But it's enough to know that the man shit his pants, and it makes him miserable that this is his reality. Because I hate him. I don't hate people easily either. Like, that's how bad he has to be for me to be like, I want these things to happen to him. Like, there's people I don't like, and I'm like, I don't care either way. Like, I hope you live good lives. Just, like, leave me out of it. Don't fucking keep my name out of your mouth. But, like, this man, for 20 years, he's been in my life tormenting my family. And I'm like, anything bad that happens to you, I delighted. I have to go see what my cat is doing. She's unhinged right now. I don't know what my cat's doing, but it's crazy. One time I was at Warp Tour and the day was almost over. The porta potties were too gross to do anything in, and I just said, fuck it. Drive an hour home with the windows down on the highway. Oof. But also Warp Tour, man. That's where you're supposed to shit your pants, is at Warp Tour. Alright. She's all ready to go. I cleaned it. I didn't clean the bowl piece because, like, unnecessary. It's not clogged right now, but, like, look at how shiny and glossy and pretty she is. So clean and spectacular. So many boba flash. Oh. It's true. I was underage, so I did not attempt. Like, I only went to Warped Tour once. And, like, I've been recently, like, thinking about, like, remembering that it happened. And I'm like, oh, cringe. Oh, cringe. Not because there's anything wrong with Warped Tour, but because I was cringe at Warped Tour. My mom was like, oh, yeah, if, watch each other, take care of each other, because I went with my sisters and some friends. And she was like, oh, be careful, because, like, if you guys go down in the pit, like, you'll get crushed to death. Like, that's what happens. And I was like, okay, kept that in mind. Of course, my narcissist sister went down immediately. Like, as soon as the first pit opened up, she hit the ground. And I, like, went and, like, covered her with my body because I was like, fuck, I'm gonna be in so much trouble if she dies. And also, she's my sister and I don't want her to get crushed to death. But when we got her up, the crowd eventually, like, realized we were down there and, like, helped us up. But when we got up, I started, because, like, the lead singer of whatever band we were in the crowd for, was like, oh, I want to see you guys open the biggest fucking pit this field's ever seen! So, like, when we got my sister up, I started yelling at her, and I was just like, fuck! Like, you opened this pit, got my sister killed, you psycho! But that's what you're supposed to do. That's what you're supposed to do at Warped Tour. I wasn't mentally prepared for losing my sister at Warped Tour, you know? It wasn't a thing I came, and I was like, don't fall! And I was like, we're not gonna fall! And when my sister fell, I was like, oh, this is your fault, guy! Monster was free hydration and mosh pits pop up at random. See, that's the thing, was it wasn't at random. Literally, the singer was like, open up the pit! And I was like, fuck! You monster! How dare you! so good. I can't remember if I refilled my water bottle. I'm pretty sure I did. I had like half of it and I left it in the living room. I have to go get that. But what we're doing today is I'm gonna finish this goddamn piece of shit that I started. I'm gonna finish this fucker. I want to finish building like the ooh, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, I want to finish this fucker. And I started building it. So we got building part going. But I also have like 1,000 little fiddly bits that have to be made as well to go decorate the interior, and I'm gonna build the inside first and get as much of this stuff done and then start to do the outside. I remember seeing Paramore before their big hits came out and they were on the indie stage. I touched Haley's hair. Dude. I know I saw Paramore when I went. I just can't remember what year I went. I think it was 2003 or 2004, but I just can't remember, and it drives me nuts. I'm like, fuck, who? I know, like, the Plain White T's were there, and All American Rejects were there. I think we saw My Chemical Romance. The Used was there. The fucking Gym Class Heroes. Because I had fantasies about meeting Travi. I don't remember what year it was. What was the name of the band that Sonny Moore was in before he became Skrillex? Because they were there. Katy Perry, right when I Kiss a Girl came out. Memories. Right? It's like on the tip of your tongue. You're like, I know the name of that band. I know the name of that band, but like I can't like. Ugh. And I should know it because my sister was in love with Sonny Moore, like obsessed with him, and so, right, Lumpy, it kills you, doesn't it? I haven't been able to figure out. I can Google it. I googled Skrillex the other day because I couldn't remember Sonny Moore's name. Now I can remember Sonny Moore's name. Like I don't even think it was on there. I think it was just Skrillex, but seeing his face was like, oh yeah, that's Sonny Moore. But I can't remember the fucking name of the band. And I'm like, fuck, what band was he in? What was the name of his band? It was also wild, like, in that era when Sonny Moore went from being the lead singer of whatever that band was to Skrillex. Because I remember, like, seeing pictures, I'm like, Skrillex? That's Skrillex? Or, like, Sonny Moore. Skrillex? Who's Skrillex? From first to last! Yes! Mm-hmm. Yeah, my sister was obsessed with them. And she had, like, everything everything about them. She was just, like, crazy about them. Which is fine, you know? You gotta be crazy about something. But it was just good. So wild to see him turn into Skrillex and go from first to last emo band. the fact that like he was still a celebrity from first to last. Like he was like a celebrity within a certain scene. People knew who he was, especially if you're like chronically online at the time. Because I do remember there was it was like the MySpace era of music too. So there was like a lot of people who were like into MySpace bands, and I think a lot of the bands that came up at that time were MySpace bands. So like everybody knew, like everybody was friends with Sonny Moore. He messed up his vocal cords super bad. I mean, okay, so like, yeah, sure, a pivot. It's just wild to me how big he blew up as Skrillex versus From First to Last. Like, like not everybody knew From First to Last. Like, but people knew From First to Last, but not like everybody. But then Skrillex, everybody knows Skrillex. You say Skrillex, they're like, oh yeah, I know who that is. And I was like, what? How are you more famous on your second thing than the first thing? When I'm not sure that the second thing is better. Still not sure. Okay. In which case, who else has fucked up their fucking vocal cords? Because, there were a lot of screamers back then. Everybody screamed. Alright, this is... Huh? You say Skrillex, people are like, hell yeah, yeah, that's what I mean! I'm like, dude, no, he was the guy! He was the guy from First to Last first! What do you mean, Skrillex? How do you know who, what the, y'all don't even know From First to Last! That was back when, like, interestingly, posers are still a thing, I guess. I'm also just realizing that I've just got, like, edibles out on my desk. They were taking up space in my box, and I was like, I need these out of my box, because they weren't even doing things, they were just making things uneven, and like, take those out. Get those out of here. Does it make me feel super old that people don't know From First to Last? I mean, I guess. I don't know how many young people know Skrillex, though. Like, my sister just turned 13. Today's her birthday. Right? And, all she talks about is Kanye. I guess all of her friends are big Kanye fans. She loves Tyler, the Creator. Like, obsessed. Like, obsessed. And then, what else is she into? I know we've talked about Doja Cat, but she's not like a big Doja Cat. I'm trying to remember the female artist she's into. She was into Nicki Minaj for a while. I'm like, right? That's how I feel. He was really, really good when he started out. He started out with a lot of promise, and I think we all jumped on his dick too fast. Should have eased him into that shit. Should have edged him a little. But my sister, like, I guess all the guys at her school are, like, obsessed with Kanye, so... I still haven't watched the actual... the show. Did I see it? I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta watch that shit. What was I gonna say? I was talking about my sister and the boys at school all love Kanye. She liked Nicki Minaj. You rap through a wired mouse. So awesome. I'm trying to think if I've ever even heard of this. Oh, now I'm distracted. I'm high and I'm distracted. I'm trying to, like, go back in my mind to early Kanye days. I wasn't on his dick as hard as everybody else because, I was in my... rap music is, like, okay. I don't really like it, though. You know? I was in the kind of like, it's not a pick-me era. It's that phase that you go through when you grow up in white culture. And you gotta be fair, I was on his dick because I was a Jay-Z fan and he was. Yeah, I didn't start getting more diverse, and I was like strictly rock and indie music until 2008. And then I got into K-pop. And I was like, well, I can't judge any other type of music now. I love K-pop, so I have to start listening to other stuff. Dude! K-pop blew up in the craziest way. And I am like, my sister lives Stray Kids now. But it's like so wild to me to be in like the grocery store and just see K-pop artists on just regular magazine covers. And I'm just like, okay, in 2008, when I started listening to K-pop, you know, everybody's like, this is gross. Everybody's like, this is so lame. Why do you like this? You don't even know what they're saying. You don't even know what they're saying. And I was like, okay, and? Okay, sure, and? Tell me something else. And then now everybody listens to K-pop. Like, my friends... Right? Oh my god, I also got made fun of for being an anime kid. My sister hated anime kids. I don't know why. And I remember, like... I don't know, it seems like like, what bothers me is it was an insult that was offensive to her. Like, to her, that was the most offensive thing you could be. To me, I was fine with, like, I don't mind being a nerd. I like, love nerdy shit. I love fringe shit. Like, I don't want to like what everybody else likes just because they like it. Like, I want to like shit because I like it. And I liked anime. It just grabbed me. It just captured me, and I was like, fuck, anime is good. But at the time, my sister hated anime. She hated anime, and she hated anime kids. And so she was like, one day she was like, oh, you're just a chubby anime nerd. And I was like, oh, fuck. Like, we hate anime. Like, oh, shit. People fucking hate anime. And Dragon Ball dropped on Cartoon Network and everybody loves anime now. Really? Do you think it was Dragon Ball? Do you think that was it? I don't know if it was Dragon Ball. I remember my cousins watching Dragon Ball in, like, 5th grade. I was a Sailor Mooner. I loved Sailor Moon. But, like, none of us got into anime. I think I got into anime when Toonami came around, and I stayed up late one night and saw Inuyasha for the first time. I was like, holy shit, this is incredible! I was like, I want to stay up every night and watch this now. So I joined Anime Club as a freshman in high school, and Anime Club was interesting. Anime Club was really an interesting experience because they would watch anime. Right? That's what the club was for. So we'd watch, like, I think the first time I saw a Ghibli movie was in Anime Club. When they showed it on UPN, like, early. That's what I remember, is like the early 90s, watching it, like, Saturday morning cartoon type era. Sailor Moon. My friend said it used to air after school. She would come home after school every day, excited to watch it and, like, have her heart broken. My family didn't have routine like that, so I wasn't able to watch it every week or follow the plot until I was older and started like establishing my own routines and stuff. But like, if I saw it was on, I was watching it. I'm like, I have to watch this now. Tuxedo Mask, his whole purpose is he's supposed to show up and tell Sailor Moon not to doubt herself, that she can handle anything, and that she can fight the baddie, and that she needs to get her butt up and do the thing. He's a motivational speaker. He's not a hero. He's not there to fight the baddie. He's there. He knows that Sailor Moon is a strong, independent woman, and she can do anything she puts her mind to. He just sometimes has to remind her. He always says, no, he doesn't just throw a rose and peace out. He throws a rose, he says something inspirational, and then he pieces out. Once he's reminded Sailor Moon that she's a badass. That's his job. He's just there to motivate her. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. I'm like, listen, that's all we want in life, is just somebody to show up and remind us, like, no. Stop doubting yourself. You got this. Then what's the cat for? The cat for, like, Luna's not really motivational. Luna often is just like, Usagi, you dumb bitch. Artemis was on, what's her name's side? Sailor Venus, so he's not really there to, like, help Sailor Moon out in any way. She's got Luna, and Luna's just like, you're a dumbass, you're a dumb bitch. You're such a fuck up. Why do I have to deal with you? Get your shit together. Why are you acting like this? Oh. That's Tuxedo Mask is just there to be. And it's so interesting because the same guy is a dick all day. Oh no, ad time. Oh no, ad time. But, Tuxedo Mask, what's his name? Momo? He's a dick when he's not Tuxedo Mask. He's an absolute monster the whole time. And I'm like, why does she like him? I mean, because Mercury's him? She's cute. Mercury's cute. I've always been a Rey fan. Didn't know why as a kid. Just thought, she's got heels on and none of the other girls are wearing heels. She's the badass. And then I realized, like, oh no, I'm an Aries. I'm literally her sign. For her planet. Like, that's the real reason I love Sailor Mars. That's the truth of it. Blue. No. Listen, there's nothing wrong with a smart woman. I also like Mercury. She was always like really... I'm so confused by the things that they show me on this. It's bad to like smart women? What's wrong with smart women? I am so confused. Okay, it says to glue a lamp. Okay, it's to the bottom half. But it says glue lamp is shown. I'd have to make the lamp. I don't know where we make the lamp. Lamp 1. Okay, lamp 1. Oh shit. Oh shit. Let's see. To make the lamps, we need K N or K1. K1 is here. They have a hard time believing that you believe they're smart. Oh. I don't know. Potato knows I'm smart, but he also likes to call me dumb. Do you call them dumb? I don't know. I'm like, sir, I will fight you. I will punch you in the dick if you call me dumb. But yeah, women are not often given the benefit of intelligence, so it's kind of hard. It's just unbelievable. When a man's just like, you're smart, you're like, what do you want? What are you trying to do? Except for me, I know I'm smart and I will fight you about it. I'll be like, listen, I'm a dumb himbo, but at the same time, I will absolutely kick your ass. And 40s. I have to paint this at some point. Do I have too much light on? Oop. You think what, 30 years in the future would have been a better time for you to have been born? Or do you think you were supposed to be born in the past? That one's very common. Everybody's like, oh, I was born too late. And you're like, no, trust me, you wouldn't have wanted to be born in the past. Especially when it's women. I'm like, ma'am, you definitely wouldn't have wanted, your ideals would have been entirely different. Maybe I was born like the 60s, so I'd be adult by the 70s and help fight for women empowerment would have meant something. Maybe. We'll never. Well, I don't know. I have this theory. Like, I don't. Like, you've done that, right? I don't know. Maybe you haven't done that yet. Maybe it was. It's a future life for you from this lifetime, but I have a theory that since energy can't be recycled or whatever, that we're all the same person. We're just all being reincarnated in different circumstances. Right? So, like, I'm you. You're just like... And you're me. We're just like different incarnations of ourselves, right? So like at some point, you were that guy. You were that guy. You did it at in some lifetime. So you can't remember. You can't know if that was a better option for you or not. You just think it would be now. Because where you're at now, you're like, I don't like this. I don't like this. I'm not satisfied. And therefore, it would have been better at a different time. But you had something else to complain about that life. We had something else to complain about in that lifetime. We were dissatisfied then, too. The only part I don't like about that theory is, that we're also all the bad people. Everybody who's ever been mean to you, you're also that person. And I'm like, no! I'm Elon Musk! No! But, oh. What did I do? But for me, the benefit of that is like, I want to be nice to people because I'm like, that's me. I'm nice to people because I don't want anybody to be mean to me. I know I wouldn't want to go through that experience, but then like also add that layer of like, that person is you. But also evil. He's evil. And I'm like, fuck. I'm evil. There's some part of me that's just terribly, awfully selfish and evil. I just don't know if I've lived that life yet. Maybe I learned from that life. Maybe that's why in this life I'm trying to be nicer. No. Whatever life I came off before this was not a good one. We are all evil at some level because we're all Elon Musk. We're secretly all Elon Musk. Jeffrey Bezos too. I don't know. It's also nice when I'm hating this life and I'm like, I wish it was better, smarter, and knew what I wanted to do for a career, had luck, and just had things fall into my lap and like didn't have to struggle, didn't have to have worries, you know, could do all the things I want to do and travel and wear beautiful clothes all the time like a celebrity. And I'm like, well, in one of my lives, I am that. In one of the lives that I don't remember, I'm just pissed that I don't remember them. I'm like, fuck, why do I have to be aware right now of this life? Why do I have to be experiencing this life? Why couldn't this one have been one of the good ones? Why can't my awareness currently be of one of the good ones? Okay, but like, what if we all went off the rails and just started claiming the identities of like the lives we wish we had that we're aware of this time? Just go out in the world and be like, I'm Britney Spears, actually. No, you don't understand. I'm Britney Spears. No, like, I know I don't look like her, like, sound like her, anything, but like, I'm Britney Spears because we're all the same person. And in one lifetime, I'm experiencing Britney Spears, so like, you have to acknowledge that I'm Britney. Like, you have to accept that I'm Britney Spears. Just accept that I'm Britney Spears, god damn it. fuck. Oh, fuck. Ugh, I think I need a new blade. But I haven't used, like, the full length of the blade. I've just used the tip of it, and I hate that I need a new one because the tip is going. I wish I was evil with money. See, I wish I could be good with money. I wish I could be, like... I don't know. I don't know anybody truly altruistic who just does good things, you know? Oh, well... I don't know. Hasanabi's damn close. No, Bill Gates isn't good. Bill Gates is a bad person. Bill Gates is not a good person. Like, he has a fuckload of money, but not necessarily a good person. Alright. 18. Punch out. Who else? Like a potentially good person. I can't, there's just not a lot. The thing is, society rewards bad people. So, a lot of good people like for me, like the closest person to like what a really good person could be is Hasanami. Like the guy's pretty chill and like has earned his wealth through just being good. He's a streamer here on Twitch. #1 political streamer here on Twitch, actually. But like he's made it through that, and like he's just like, yeah, he's just like a decent guy and like does good things for people, and I'm like, okay, like that's the closest you can get, but like he's not a billionaire or anything, and I'm like, oh, okay, so like, yeah, obviously, because you can't be a billionaire. Does everybody hate Hasan? Why does everybody just hate Hasan? In your opinion, what makes him an asshole? I don't know, I watch his streams all day, every day, and I don't get asshole. Yeah, I don't get asshole. Okay, I get asshole a little bit. The way I get asshole is like he's mean to his friends and they all take it in good stride. Like everybody's like, haha, we're joking. But for me, I really hate like being picked on or bullied in any way. And I'm like, how is this whole friend group okay with everybody just being mean to each other all the time and think it's funny? It's not funny. You guys are mean to each other. Stop it. But like they all enjoy that kind of humor, so who am I to say they're wrong? If that's what you guys want to do as a friend group, who am I? Okay, but like, do you know how many times he is right? Because it's a lot. A lot of people come in there expecting that they're gonna do some gotcha or some dumb shit, and it's like, okay, but like, you're like, oh, see, you're a bad guy. And he's like, no, I'm not a bad guy. Here's proof that I'm not a bad guy. And everybody's like, oh, you just... And it's like, okay, but like, he was right. You were wrong. I don't know why you came in with like that attitude, but okay. Is this two separate? Are these two separate and they're the right ones? Heck. Yellow wire, white wire. Two pieces? And like a lot of the times the people he's saying they're wrong to are people who don't have any, like, truly don't have any understanding of the conversation that's being had. Again, I watch him all day, every day. Like, it's always people who are bad faith actors, or like, it's never just like him being a dick to like a totally normal... Guys do hate him. I don't know, I know girls who don't like him. And there are plenty of guys in his community who like him and look up to him. And then his friends all like him, obviously. Must be the 6 foot thing. I don't know. Oh. I like his ideals, I like his beliefs. I think socialism's great. He's consistent in what he preaches. And that's all appealing to me. I'm like, that's so great for a human to actually, like... Are there really two? Because this is only one piece. I can only find one piece. It says 2 pieces. White string. White string. I don't know. Potato 6'4". Same height. And believes a lot of the same things that Hassan believes. And I'm like, that's why I like you. That's why I keep you around, guy. Or he keeps me around, rather. But that's also because he's just a nice guy. Like, Potato, you know you don't have to put up with me, right? You know you can stop putting up with me at any point in time. Paper cut K1, K18. M40, M3, M40. Black heat shrink. He needs to open a fans league for the ladies. I mean, what was it he did? I don't know how long ago that was now. But he did the popping a watermelon with his thighs for the... But like it was like a charity event. He made the amount he had as a target for charity and like popped the watermelon with his thighs. And everybody loved it. It was great. Hi, matey! What time is it? 4 is midnight. Oh, it's 2 a.m. Why are you awake, matey? Go to sleep. Go sleep! Alright, I see one of these. It says there's 2 of these. I see a second one. I'm going for it. I think another... I've slept all day. I feel awake. Well, alrighty. I think another thing that, like... I've been watching Hassan since 2020, because that was the last election. And that's why, like, Potato was the one who started watching him. We'd both seen him, like, back in his Woke Day Babe uh days, and we'd seen him on Potato Watch the Young Turks, and I think he worked at BuzzFeed for a while. So like we'd seen Hassan's stuff around, but like we never really like followed him. And then the election happened in 2020, and he was like covering that nonstop. And that's when I started watching him, and like I liked how consistent he was, like through all that time. He does do Chad Vice, Lumpy. Um, how close are you to finishing the project? I don't know. I don't know. I was just gonna like build the inside stuff and then make all the little fiddly stuff later. But in order to put this piece on top where I need to put it, I need to do wiring, I guess. Like wire a lamp to glue to the bottom. Now I have to focus on that. At least another 3 days. At least. But yeah, Lumpy, he does do Chad Vice, and it's, I don't know. He's not good at it. I gotta say, a lot of the time okay, he says treat women like humans, which is a good one, you know, like, stop being afraid of them, they're just people, and treat them like people, and it'll be fine. But a lot of his Chad Vice is, you know, anybody, like, I think he's like, anybody can be a 7. I don't know his number. But he's like, anybody can be a 7 if you just get in shape, like if you just get fit. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's great. I hate get fit. You have to be thin in order to be attractive, because I'm a chronically ill person. You know, I deal with like a lot of chronic pain and stuff. And I'm like I'm working on getting fit this year, but it's like so fucking hard. And I'm like, that's not good advice for everybody. Try something else. Don't just tell people like get hotter. What's some real advice? But his bestie, Will Neff, gives amazing advice, because Will Neff is a Virgo, and Virgos just give really good advice. Like if you ever have any problems, you need to be over 6 foot. I don't know. Short kings are kind of becoming a thing. I think my sister wants to be like 6 foot. She keeps being like, okay, and it's like not gonna be our generation, you know, because like my sister's 13, but like she keeps saying how she wants to be tall. She wants to be over 6 foot, and I'm like, why though? And she's like, I just want to be tall. And I'm like, okay. And I'm like, okay, but like, what about boys? And she's like, I don't care if boys are shorter than me. I'm like, what? What do you mean you don't care? What do you mean? You're supposed to. We have to care. That's what girls care about. The weird thing is, as a bisexual, I don't care if girls I'm interested in are shorter than me. I don't know. Thank you. Yeah, she, like, I don't know if she's gonna grow out of it. I grew out of it, because I did used to be, like, fine with guys being short, but it was also because it was, like, at that age where guys are shorter than girls for a while, and so, like, every guy was shorter than me regardless. But, like, for me, I'm a tall chick. No, matey, I was actually gonna, I was sitting on the couch yesterday, and I was like, oh, I need to download that on my phone, and then I didn't. I was like, because it was on my Switch, and I was like, oh, I don't know where my phone is. Fuck. Like, well, next time I find my phone, I'll do that. And then I found my phone, and I had already forgot it. Right, that's why no, that is not true. I've known guys who only want to date girls who are like 5'4". And I'm like, that's insane to me. Like, and it's never a short guy. It's never like a 5'6" to 5'8" guy. It's always like a 6'4" dude who's like, I want to date a girl who's like 5'4". And I'm like, that's the size of a baby in comparison to, like, that's a toddler. Why do you want, like, so annoying. And then I had a girlfriend who was that height. And she was like, is it bad that I want to date all the tall guys? Like, all my friends are mad at me. All my friends were like 5'9" are mad at me for wanting to date guys over 6 foot. And I'm like, yeah, you're 5'4", babe. Like, every guy is taller than you. And like, every guy is taller than you. Why do you only want to date the tallest guy? Like, that's the thing for me, is short girls need to just, every guy is taller than you. Every guy is taller than you, just date every guy. Like, don't be like, oh, he's got to be over, no, you're a dwarf. Like, you're very small. There's no reason for you to date a 6-foot guy. There's no reason for you to be trying to pursue a guy who's twice your height. I don't understand. I don't understand. But I'm tall for a girl, and like that shit that shit always pissed me off when it, like, guys would be like, "Oh no, you're too tall for me," and I'm like, "You're 6 foot. I'm 5'7". Like, yeah, I don't know among gay men how common it is to want big guys. Because, like, that's what I'm saying, like, as a bisexual woman, I don't mind, like, if I'm attracted to a woman who's shorter than me, you know? It doesn't, like, make me feel any type of way. But, like, when it's a guy, like, no, I want to feel dainty. I want to be small. Like, no, I want to be the small one. No, I want to be dainty and small. Like, no, treat me like a baby. Fucking ads. Goddamn ads. Alright, I think I'm supposed to be twisting these together. I have no idea. I just started twisting them together, and now I'm like, oh fuck, I don't think I'm supposed to twist these together. No, I'm supposed to do other things with these. Okay. Cut off the light pin as shown. Ugh. This is the hard shit. This is the hard shit that I didn't want to deal with. You may sleep now. Enjoy your sleep, matey. Already marked it. I think they already marked it where it needs to be cut, and that's annoying if they did, because, like, why didn't you just cut it? Hey, instead of just marking where it needs to be cut, why didn't you just cut it? Why are you making me cut it? Why do I have to do this? I also don't have a heat gun. Welcome back, Lumpy. I'm trying to figure. We got these lights, these little tiny lights that I guess are going to work. I've never wired anything before. This is wild. But it's like, oh yeah, just trim those shorter. What? What? Huh? Me? Trim this short? Me? You really want me to do the electrical work? My dad's an electrician. I should be braver. He taught me a lot as a kid. I should just be braver. I just haven't used any of this knowledge in years. Also, it wasn't this knowledge. He never taught me how to do this. He never taught me how to cut a lamp thingy. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. I broke those little bits off. I did it. I'm not sure I did it too short. This looks like it's quite long. I think I cut it too short. I cut it way too short. Fuck. Okay. I need to cut. Mine is what? Oh, Potato and I regularly talk about how we're fucked if we ever are not together for some reason. Like, I'm like, so like if you die or we have to break up for some stupid reason, we're fucked. Because we've been together since I was 21. I'm 35 now. Or will be next month. We're gonna do a streamathon for my birthday. But like we were always like, yeah, we're fucked. We're fucked if ever this relationship is over, because we've been out of the dating pool for 14 years. And neither of us were good at it when we started. You know, like I hadn't had, he's my only relationship my whole life. I had some one night stands just before we got together, and like fooled around with various boys at like parties, but like my school was racist, so I didn't date. And my dad was kind of a tight ass, so I didn't date before Potato. And then his only other relationship was some girl who decided she liked him and wanted to like as far as I know, he says it's not like 100% that way, and I don't know. I don't know what their relationship was like. I didn't know her. She came and asked me if she could date him because she knew he and I were close and had like been on the verge of dating, right? And then she was like, "Oh, like I want to check with you that you guys aren't anything." And I'm like, "That's weird, but sure, yeah, we're not currently dating. No, go for it." And so she did. But like, he's always like, "Oh, I'll never date again because like nobody will want me." And I'm like, you had 2 girlfriends and like both of us pursued you. Like you did none of the work, but you did no labor. You weren't even like looking for a relationship either of those times. You just got really lucky. So, but yeah, he's like, "Oh, I'll never make it." Thank you. Oh, ass sissy. That is a username. Welcome in. Thank you. I'm bullshit. But yeah, Potato's just been lucky, right? And I have been very unlucky. Because yeah, I did, and nobody wanted to date me in high school except for Potato. That's the only person that would like had a for sure lock in, and I like asked and was like we were like, "We're gonna do this," and like my dad was like, "No," and I was like, "Okay, well, fuck." And then come to find out, like, "Oh no, all the boys at school are actually racist, and they don't want to date you because you're black." And I was like, "What the fuck? What do you mean? What do you mean? That's the reason? That's the reason I've been single this whole high school experience, is because all the boys are racist? Are you fucking for real right now? That's the reason?" But Oh, fuck. Oh, what? How? How am I supposed to do this? It just broke? Are you kidding me? Um. But yeah, so I don't know what I'm gonna do, Lumpy. Like, I believe you. It's horrible out there. Like, Potato and I have been watching Love is Blind recently, and we're just like the entire time like, we're so fucked. We're so fucked. Nope, that just took all the did it take the wire inside the plastic with it, or just the plastic? I don't have proper strippers, is my thing. High school sucked. I was the only mixed dude that sounded white. Trade school was better. Rubbed some chest and got touched. Adult was okay. Dated a couple of ladies. Got heart crushed. And now in my old age realize I never really had a chance being 5'8". 5'8" is not a bad height. And I don't wear heels anymore. So like, all the opposition I had in my early 20s against dating guys closer to my height was just like, oh, I wear heels a lot. And I don't want to date somebody who's going to be like super small in comparison to me if I'm wearing my heels. I don't wear heels anymore. Like 5'8" is fine. I've got fine height. But I was like kind of seeing a guy who was like 5'9", and he was cute. I was into him. I was interested in more than just, you know, dating and fooling around occasionally. But I was still like super insecure about his height at the time. And he's like, why? And I'm like, because if I wear heels, like I wear heels a lot. What sounds so far away? I was like, I wear heels a lot. I'm gonna be way taller than you with my heels on. And he's like, I don't care. And I'm like, I care. I'm gonna look like it. How you said that? What, 5'8"? Yeah. He, you know, I was like, I'm into you. You're a little bit shorter than I'd like, because I want to feel dainty at all times. He's like, I don't care if you're taller than me in heels. Which was the only time I was taller than him, was in heels. So like, I don't know what I was tripping on either. But now I don't wear heels. I'm like, I don't care. I don't care. Be fine. God damn it. This is so fiddly. Do I just want to like go back to the other stuff? Should I just like fuck this, do the fiddly bits that I didn't want to do because they were too fiddly, and then do the big build later? Because I'm like seriously like, this is so fucking small. I'm just gonna put these pieces. This is later. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it right now. It's too tiny. Like, a lot of this stuff has been tiny, but this is tiny wiring. And I'm like, I just, more and more the wire keeps coming off as I'm trying to strip it down to, like, wrap it. And I'm like, okay, this is bullshit at this point. Like, all right. See, finally holding up. This looks like it's finally holding up. I don't even know which part I'm doing right now. Okay. I wonder if I should have done this. I don't know. It's janky, but it's supposed to be janky. Right? Right? Please tell me I'm right. Okay. Picking up where we left off initially last week. Or I was like, I don't want to deal with this shit, so I'm not going to deal with this shit. What? No. Don't tell me I'm wrong. This is my stream. I can only be right. In fact, I can't be wrong at all. I don't know how they got these things so neatly. Okay, here's the shape I am expected to get for this. This is what I've got. And I don't know how I'm supposed to get the right right shape. I don't know. I don't know. Ooh, would this work? Why haven't I been using my tools as tools? Why not? I have like another chat service opened for YouTube and it keeps saying that it's connecting and disconnecting and I'm like, is this good enough? Try to widen it more. Neko! How was dinner? You had. I'm struggling. Dance party! Ugh. I just tuned into the music and this song is called Cuddlin', and fuck, I want cuddles. Potato gets back tomorrow. But I have been deprived of cuddles. Ellie cuddles don't count. She doesn't like to be cuddled. At least not by me. Not feeling that great tonight? I'm sorry, that sucks. Those are the worst kind of nights. Tummy hurts? Oh my god. Yep, those are the worst kind of nights. How do I glue this down? Show me how! Glue is shown! What do you mean glue is shown? These are little tiny bitty bits of wire. How? I hope you feel better. Tummy aches suck. It's a little tiny itty bitty hand lamp. I did it! I did most of this last time, but I finally put the handle on this time, so. Woo! Now I have to make... You guys ready for what I have to make next? I have to make this fucking floor lamp. I think that's the actual size of the piece that I'm using. Hello, Truffles. How are you? Did you come to cause chaos? Or are you like, Mommy, let me sit on all your hard work? Because you can. I will just be sad about it. I have 3 of these. I only need 2 of these, but I'm not sure if these are even the right ones, because the ones in the picture look bigger. I'm like, do I have bigger than that? Hollowed out golden flower. Coppery bead. Okay, these have numbers next to them, but the numbers aren't next to the images either. So we have a numbered list of what things I need and a description of what they are, but they're not numbered here. So I have this flowery thing, and this flowery thing, and there's just hollowed out golden flower, 5 petals, and I don't even see the other one. Small golden plate. Coppery bead. Terrible descriptions. These are terrible descriptions. I did not mute myself with my forehead. Go me. I did mute the mic with a chopstick earlier today, which was kind of impressive. Because I didn't think that the chopstick would conduct enough to have an effect, but it did. It did have an effect. This one. Got all our flowery pieces. This is where you need a coppery bead. I have a ton of coppery beads. They just look a lot smaller than the other things that they're compared to. And I'm like, I'm not sure if this is right. Because it's so small. Clear. I can... everything out of one, so it's gotta be... There you are. I see you. I see you. That guy. Upper Island. Looking for a bowl. Press 3. Oh, I see you. That's hilarious. Oh, it's 7. Okay. I was like, why do I hear my alarm going off? It's 7 o'clock. Fire. It last time. Oh, I know it exists, but I don't see it. Is it? Is that all that's left? Different. Where's the brown one? There it is. Okay, the brown one. That's 113. Oh, wow. Black wire. What's the black wire? 56 millimeters. Okay. Alright. I cut the brown metal wire as shown into 4 17mm. Oh. Planning on looking at the solar eclipse in April. I was just looking at the fact that there was one coming. And I was like, ooh. what's going on there. Like, you usually can see them. They're not that interesting, unfortunately. They just kind of turn red. I'm like, oh, okay. From past eclipse experiences, it's like, oh, this actually wasn't as cool as I had hoped. I'm still hoping to one day be able to see a solar eclipse. Oh wait, you said the solar eclipse. Wait, when's the lunar? There's a lunar eclipse coming. Wait, there's a solar eclipse? When is that? I saw the lunar eclipse because it's soon. Lunar eclipses aren't interesting, but solar eclipses, that's the one I want to see. April 8th. That's 2 days before my birthday. But those are regional, so it depends on where it's supposed to be visible from, because the last solar eclipse that I heard about was last year. Potato's best friend and his girlfriend drove up to Washington, or Oregon, I think, to see it, because that's where you could see it from. You'll be on a ship for my birthday? Yeah! You're gonna miss the streamathon. Or maybe you won't. Maybe you'll get back. Maybe I'll get back in time for the streamathon. Maybe I'll still be streaming when you get back. If we're lucky. Yeah, take a shot. Ooh, that reminds me, I want a beer tonight. Can I have a beer? Can I go enjoy a beer? A brewski? I wish I had my favorite beer, which is Dragon's Milk. You can get the Dragon's Milk with the, like, milk and sugar. We'll be back to the 12th. Okay, that's 2 days. I'm sure I can keep a streamathon going for 2 days at least. At least 2 days. Just non-stop streaming for 48 hours. Okay, and then we need one at 45. Gotcha. But no, I'm gonna see how long I can stream for. I've never tried to do a streamathon. I should have tried one earlier, before. But I had a lot of stuff going on, and I was like, oh, I'll do this later when it seems more important. And now I'm like, oh, it's later, and it's never gonna be important. So might as well do it. So might as well do it when I can. The 14th? Okay, so we gotta keep it going for 4 days. Alright. Goals. Giving us goals and objectives. We gotta keep it going for 4 days. Can I do it? Challenge. It's gonna be a challenge. And no, you don't believe in me, Lumpy? Lumpy? Why don't you believe in me? What's the longest streamathon anybody's ever done? How long has anybody ever been? Believe in no one? Not even Superman? Not even Spider-Man? I at least believe in Spider-Man. Tysonette holds that record. That actually wouldn't be surprising at all. Oop, fuck. Oh, shit. What was it, like a month? 2 weeks. A month was Ludwig? Ludwig? So it was more than a month? Fuck. Okay, like, okay, but like, we don't believe in me, but like, I believe in me more than I believe in Kai Cenat. I believe in me, at least. I have no idea. I wouldn't be surprised if Iron Mouse has the most subs. I think I could say confidently, Iron Mouse probably has the most subs. But I'm Googling it. She is very cute. Most subs on Twitch ever at one time is Kai Cenat. Longest subathon? Current record for longest stream is 845 days, held by Emily CC. This stream is still ongoing. When is this news from? There's no fucking way. March 5th, 2024. There's no fucking way. Alright, I'm like, who? Let's see. Okay, they are currently live. They've been live for 21 hours, 21 minutes, and 49 seconds. They are playing Alone in the Dark. But see, the thing is, like, that's hard, because, like, I know there's, like, a limit for how long you can stream, and then you have to restart. So, like, fuck, though. Like, if this is a continuation, if this 21-hour stream is a continuation of the last, you know, however long, what is it, 48 hours that you can go before it automatically shuts off? He was one of the... Okay, but he only did a month, right? This person has done 845 days as of the 5th. It's now the 20th. That's 860 days. That's more than... Hi, Frank. We're discussing... I want to do a streamathon for my birthday, which is on the 10th. And Lumpy says he doesn't believe that I can make it 4 days. He doesn't believe in me to make my streamathon go 4 days. But then we were like, well, what's the record? Like, a month, maybe? So I Googled it, and he's like, I think Kai Cenat has it, or Iron Mouse has it. And I was like, okay, well, like, who has it for real? And it's this person named Emily CC, and they've been streaming, allegedly, for 860 days. $860 days. I don't know. I think it could be fine. Like, I could set up a little cot in here, just like a little, and just like sleep over here, or like sleep on the couch. It'd be like sleeping on the couch would be miserable. I think it would have to quit after a couple of nights, or just be like, listen, I'm gonna find something for the cats to do for 8 hours while I sleep. But I don't think it would be that terrible. Like, I spend most of my time in this space anyway. I think the hard part would be like, what do we do for all that time? But like, I've been loving gaming again, so Maybe like I've been deep in Animal Crossing. She's an Instagram girl. What's wrong with Instagram girls? What's wrong with Instagram girls? I love Instagram. It's my favorite social media platform. I do hate... There's 200... and what, 90 hours or 90 days until the stream ends? It's gotta be 90 hours until the stream ends. How did... Hours Live, 2 years. Dude, this shit's insane. I do always feel impressed by people who can get away with streaming without talking very much. Pose on Instagram 5 times a day, aka an Instagram girl. Only because I'm lazy. Listen. If I didn't have fucking executive dysfunction and unlimited, if I had unlimited money to like buy new outfits constantly, trust me, it would be me. It would be me. I'd be doing like little videos. If I had better space for videos. Like, if I could, I would. Okay? You don't know me. I would love to be an Instagram girly. I would love it. I love taking pictures in a cute outfit. I love getting done up in a cute outfit and having like my phone is full of pictures. I could just be posting. I could just be posting. It would all be old. It would all be like really old pictures. Honestly, I should just redo like my favorite outfits. But I don't, yeah, because like I think I'd be embarrassed because the stuff I have isn't that good, you know? But like if you've got a good setup and you've got good photos, like fucking post that shit. Post it all day. Who gives a shit? Have fun. But I don't got it like that. I don't know. Maybe I'll go. Like my thing is, I'm trying to get myself because I'm like sick of buying new clothes. Like I get bored with my clothes, and I'm like, ugh, is this all I have? Is this really? Or I get obsessed with like one piece, and I just want to wear it over and over again. Like I have that little. I have like the little TikTok video and like that skirt thing that I love. Like it's like a gothic, like pastel goth look. And this little black skirt. And I think the skirt is so cute. And I just want to do like a million outfits. Like it's the only thing I want to wear right now. And I'm like, yeah, but like how boring would that be to see me put on like just a different top and different socks with the same skirt over and over again. Their morning thoughts, their go to sleep thinking of Insta. You actually have a life outside of Insta. Listen. Give me $1 million and watch me lose my life to Insta because I would. I would. Or I'm just like because I have a consideration for like what's quality content as well. That's the thing. It's like I don't have a lot of ideas for quality content. If I had like more ideas for like more quality stuff, I'd spend a lot more time doing that. But I don't usually have ideas. And I don't have a life. Let's be very clear about that. I do not have a life. I stay in my house in front of this computer or in front of the TV like every day. Dato and I don't do a lot outside our home. I look forward to the weekends because it's an excuse to go outside. But we usually just go grocery shopping, to the mall. We live in LA and I go to the mall. Insta girls don't know tarot. Lumpy. There are Insta girls who know tarot. I don't know if you know this, but there are definitely Insta girls who know tarot. And like actual Insta girlies, you know? They don't have decks. They do have decks. They know tarot. They have decks. They just know that they're cute. And that instead of spending time trying to teach, like, talk tarot, they could just get farm simps. Like, duh. Duh. Potato has asked me a million times why I just don't farm simps. And I'm like, sir. So, one, I don't like the way it makes me feel. I don't like male attention like that. It doesn't make me feel good. And also, I'm like, feel like you have to be a certain type of person to farm simps. And I'm not that type of person. Like, you gotta be exceptionally pretty. Like, exceptionally. Or have a lot of plastic surgery. And I refuse to, like, change my face. Not because I don't want to, but because I'm worried either I'll get addicted and I won't want to stop changing my face and I'll have a completely different face by the time I'm done. Or I'll fuck up my face and I'll be like, oh, I missed my old face. Actually, this was a mistake. And then you can't go back to your old face. They'll never get it back. You know? Which is the only reason why I like, and I don't like farming sims. I don't like a certain type of male attention. I'm like, please leave me alone. Please. Thank you. Thank you. No, it's very kind. I appreciate. Yep, I'm horny too. I could. I technically could. I guess body, face situation. I don't know. It's going out of vogue though. It's gonna be out of style soon. We're going back to early 2000s heroin chic. But I feel better like that one video. I feel better doing that sort of thing if I have like a larger variety of outfits to do it with, and I don't. All my skirts are a bit too long these days. I don't know, like today's skirt is a bit longer. It's we're running out of males that believe they have a chance. What, to farm? I do 4 or 6. 6. 6. I'm so confused what I'm supposed to be doing here. Honestly, I don't know. I haven't liked it. Listen, I just don't like a chance to see behind the curtain. Yeah. Potato's also like, oh, you can do OnlyFans and not actually have to like show anything. Fuck. No, Neko, I've been thinking like, would I be okay with being objectified by fellow femme people? Would I be okay with that? And then I think about the few times that girls I know have had crushes on me, and I'm like, no, I didn't like it then either. Feet Finder. I just suggested Feet Finder to a friend. She was like, people were like, oh, I always get complimented on my feet. Is that because people want to foot fuck? And I'm like, girlfriend, don't put your feet on foot on line for free. Charge for that. It, like, I don't know. Right? I don't know. I don't know why I don't like people. I like liking people. I don't like people liking me. Right? So like I like liking people and like being attracted to people, but as soon as like if somebody's attracted to me, like I almost instantly feel like not interested. Like I've had people I genuinely was into, as soon as they were like starting to show interest, I was like, actually, I'm not sure. Actually, I think I changed my mind. Actually, never mind. Like fucking Dale Denton in Pineapple Express. Oh no, I made a mistake! Oh, I just realized, like, if you're in love with me, like, there must be something wrong with you, because I'm a mess. That's me. That's me. It's like, as soon as somebody starts liking me, I'm like, wait, but why? I think that's the reason why Potato succeeded, is he's never seemed interested. He never seemed interested. Like, even when he's been interested, he hasn't seemed interested, and I'm like, this guy doesn't like me, and that's great. Like, for like the first year we were dating, I was convinced he was only dating me because he was like, well, nobody else is gonna date me, I might as well accept what's available. I was like, alright, like, he doesn't like me, I guess, so it's fine. I'll take it. But yeah, as soon as somebody, like, likes me, I'm like, I think I'm gonna go read and listen to some tunes. What are you reading? Enjoy your reading and tunes, but tell me what you're reading. I need to read more. I've been reading the spicy stuff. It was nice to be liked for my looks for once, but it felt weird. I could see, that's right. Spicy stuff. Yeah, yeah. Fuck, what's the name of it? I don't even know what I'm reading. I'm reading the sequel to a book that I just finished. I'm an unashamed monster fucker. Okay? That's my thing. I like monsters. And this is... the first one's A Lady of Rooksgrave Manor. This is how you lose the time war. I don't want to lose the time war. I want to win the time war. Right, Lumpy? That's the part I don't think I'd be good at. It's like, I'm like, oh, I don't want to do things. I don't want to think about poses and outfits and scenarios. I'd have to make my bed to do OnlyFans. Unless I did it in here, but then there's like a bunch of plushies, and I don't like guys who are into like baby core. I'm like, no, age play is weird. If you want to fuck a baby, you're fucking weird. You lose the time war by falling in love with your enemy lesbian lover. Love enemies to lovers. Listen, enemies to lovers is always a fun one. I have a book from like high school that I won't get rid of. That's kind of, it's kind of enemies to lovers. She sees him as an enemy. He doesn't see her that way. And she spends like the whole first book being like, oh my god, I hate you, you're such a terrible piece of shit. And like, just assuming the worst of him, but like in the end he's like great and really nice and has been doing all these really awesome things, and she's like, oh my god, I'm an idiot. And I'm like, yeah, you are a fucking idiot. What were you doing? Except for I was I was team her the whole time. I was like, yeah, he is an asshole, fuck that guy, but also he's kind of cute. Like, fuck that guy. Like 0.1% of the OnlyFans base because a big guy, so it'd never be profitable. Big girls are a different story. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I imagine girls have an easier time of it just because testosterone makes you horny. It's not even like a man-woman thing. It's just testosterone makes you horny. Because like when women are on their periods, that's when the testosterone is the highest. That's when bitches be getting horny. And like I have PCOS, so I've always had higher testosterone levels like my whole life. And like before I got on birth control, I was just always fucking horny. And then I got on birth control and it was like, oh yeah, you're not horny anymore. And it's like literally the point of getting on birth control is so that you can have sex without consequences, but it makes you not want to have sex, and I don't fucking understand. Never got one girl doing OnlyFans. What do you mean never got one girl doing OnlyFans? Not even a couple. What do you mean? Like never got them, never dated them? I'm so confused. Oh, a sub. Interesting. Women, though, we're not really that visual. At least I'm not. I'm really not that visual. That's why I like spice. Also, you guys are in an ad. Are you in an ad? Is it ad time? Ad time? I thought. What I thought. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Can't figure out if I'm supposed to curl the short part. It just shows like one part short, right? And then curled in. But it doesn't say like, is it the short part that you're curling into the longer piece, or is it the longer piece you're curling into the shorter piece? Welcome back, Lumpy. Alright, but I was gonna say, girl, like, there are girls who do enjoy visual stuff, you know, like looking at people. But for me, I don't want to look at a naked guy. It's not that appealing. You know? Guys, naked, doesn't matter what your build is. Don't want to see you naked. Don't want to see your butt. Don't want to see your balls. None of that's gonna turn me on. I like, which is why I read spicy novels. Because I like the description of what's like watching porn. Like watching porn can be, for me, like when I watch porn, I watch the girls. I'm watching the girls. I'm not watching the guys. I don't want to look at the guys. I don't care. I don't want to see their faces. I just want to see them doing the thing. I want to see the thing doing the thing, and I want to see her face to see if she's having a good time, because if she doesn't look like she's enjoying it, I don't want to be watching your porn. And I can tell. Like, I can tell. If they don't look like they're enjoying it, I'm like, or if their face, like, if the girl's face isn't in it, and it's just, like, the action, I'm like, I don't care. Like, she can make whatever sounds. It's easy to make sounds. I want to see her face. I want to see that she's truly enjoying it. Like, if I have to have a visual. That's what I care about. Like, if I have to have a visual. But, like, for me, I'd rather read a spice novel. Because, like, I'd rather, like, have everything, like, described to me. And it's slower. Porn goes so fast. Porn goes so fast. Like, you can take your time with your spice and, like, read it and go through each, like, section and, like, imagine it, and, like, picture it, feel it. Like, porn, it's just, like, you're watching it happen and then it's over. And I'm like, why is this? Why? Just, like, why, though? Unless it's female-made porn. A lot of porn with women directors, like women behind the camera, usually have a bit more, they're more sensual, they're a bit more slow. Definitely focus on the girl's face, because that's... like, the visual of a guy enjoying it is he ejaculates, right? Like, oh, we can see that you enjoyed it because you finished. But, like, for a girl, it's all in the face. And if she's not enjoying it, I can tell, and I don't want to watch your porn. Sorry. But yeah, as far as, like, expecting girls to, like, buy porn of male bodies, it's not really our thing. I'm gonna start writing erotica. I see many women loving it, including my mother. She asked me about it. Yeah, I mean, yeah, listen, if there are things that you want to do to other people and you can describe well what you want to do to other people and then put it in the context of a story, women love it. Fucking, if you're socialized as a woman, more than likely you prefer smutty novels. Like, you don't like, I love smut. I started reading smut when I was like 12. I love it. It's been my whole life. I've been, like, recently thinking, like, should I write smut myself? Should I write my own smut? Because for me, a lot of smut is not graphic enough. I'm like, no, I don't want a visual, but at the same time, like, can you describe more of the things that are happening for me? Can you just, like, just a little bit more? Just a little, like, you can describe it and make it not gross, but, like... I don't know, I just know people like smut. Most, if, like, they're not interested in the visual, the book is what they want. I really don't know what this wants me to do, because it's not really showing me. Am I curling the long edge into the short edge, or am I curling the short edge into the longer edge? Does everybody, are we all clear that I'm not clear on which edge? Just like, it's like, yeah, do the thing. I'm like, no, but, like, which thing am I doing the thing to? Because 3 is half of 6, and this one's 6, so if I do half of that, that'll be 3. And I'm like, okay, so on the longer edge? Or, like, rolling the short one into the long? I have no idea. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. I'm just curling the short one into the long one because yeah. What what would your first okay, what are your characters? And like enemies to lovers, what's the dynamic? Okay, don't tell me too much. Like, what's the concept? I'm a monster fucker, so like I have a couple of things in my roster that are just like monsters. Like okay, the ones I'm reading right now. The first one was Lady of Rooksgrave Manor. And so this girl who's living in normal society really likes sex, but this is like olden times, and so it's not allowed for ladies to like sex or be sexual. So she's like always felt ashamed of herself, but somebody notices that she's like this and is like, oh, I know where you should be. And sends her to Rooksgrave Manor, which turns out to be a like brothel for monsters, except for like not a I don't know, maybe it is a brothel. I don't know if brothels do this, but like the madam of the house like pairs the girls with specific monsters who suit them, you know, who will get like work well with them. And she's a slut. So she ends up with like 5 monsters. Or one's a guy. One's just a guy and he's invisible. He was cursed and now he's invisible. He was my favorite. I think he's Scottish, and I love Scottish accent, and like an invisible Scotsman doesn't matter if he's ugly because he's invisible. She's got one man, but he's invisible. She's got a vampire, a sphinx, a golem, so he's a giant man made of like marble, and a Jekyll and Hyde type. And I was like, they're not true monsters, you know, like not monstery monsters, but I was like, you know what, this'll do. This'll do. What girl doesn't have a fantasy about a vampire, you know? And the vampire and the Jekyll and Hyde were kind of a thing. Well, there's only like 2 IRL brothels in the US and Nevada, and it's by a guy, but ran by a woman, so there's that. Yeah, but like, I don't think in like a true brothel there's that much thought put into which girl gets which John, you know? It's just kind of like whoever you get is whoever, like whoever wants you is whoever you get. Whereas like in this story, it's like, no, the monster has to be compatible with the girl. So they tried to like make sure that like they got along well or like had the same sexual appetites as opposed to being like, oh, I think that girl's hot, I want to fuck her, and regardless of what she's into, she has to do what I'm into, you know? Or like we'll agree that she'll do this stuff because I'm into this stuff. Whereas this was like, no, like you guys have to be on the same page about what you want out of this experience, and like you guys all have to agree, like the guys had to agree to the other guys being with her because like some of them didn't want other guys in the mix. I don't know. I enjoyed it. I was like, yes, reverse harem, please, because she got all of them. They all agreed to be with her together, and she was like, I love all of you. I'm a horny little slut. And I was like, yes, mood, vibes, into it. The one I'm reading currently is the second one, and it's a monster sex theater, but an ancient demon soul falls for it. Ganesha or Geisha? Is that in there by accident? Yeah. Okay. That could be dope. That could be cool. I could be into that. No, so the one I'm reading currently is a monster theater. Or a monster sex theater. So like it's human girls fucking monsters on stage. Also, it's really weird that like the monsters are really into fucking human girls. they all seem to like desire like humans to fuck, and I'm like, are there not other monsters to fuck? Are you guys not attracted to each other as monsters? Like, what's going on here? Why do all the monsters want to fuck human girls? But so the theater, the monsters put on performances with human girls for other monsters who are then fucking in the audience of the theater. And I'm like, oh shit. But this time it's following one of the actresses that works at the theater, and I'm like, fuck yeah. Except for some of the spice. Some of the spice hasn't been that good in this one, just because it's her work. Like, she's working. She's like at work, and she's like having sex because that's her job, but she's like not it's not like, ooh, like she enjoys sex. She has sex for fun in some scenarios, but like some of the spicy scenes in the book are just like her doing her job and just being like, yep, and then he did this and I did that and then we were done, and I'm like, but did you enjoy it? Jesus. Wait, the theater thing or the monsters thing? Like, which part is just hentai? I don't s- I don't see a lot of monster hentai. It's not actually that common. I just love that this is why we have an 18 plus rating. Also, I have to say, like, because we're just talking about smut right now and porn in general. I don't know. I don't look in the right places for porn though, but like the reason I like hentai, I like it translated because the girls usually are describing what's happening. Like, you have the visual, but she's saying. Okay, where I get my hentai, I guess there's not a lot of monster fuckers. I guess it's just not that common in the sphere that I'm in. Because I'm always disappointed. I'm like, where are the monster fuckers? Why is there not more monster fucking? Monsters because you can't show the boy pickle in Japan. I mean, yeah. That's where you get the tentacles fucker. But like, I just I don't know. Where I find my hentai, there's not a lot of monster fucking. And I've looked explicitly. Been like, no, but like, what if I want just the monsters? And it's like, no, we don't have that here. Like, what do you mean? This is why I miss Tumblr, the old Tumblr days, you know? And it was just because of the app. They just took it from us because of the app. Like, if it didn't have to be a mobile app, if it was just a website online, Tumblr could have stayed fire. And I would have more monsters. I would have access to infinitely more monsters. But will it give me a virus? I'm always cautious about, like, only from trusted sources. Aha! Oh, you can't see. Aha! I did the thing. I'm still here, so yeah. Okay. I'm also just, like, very dumb and bad at computer stuff, so I'm always like, I'm just gonna not go there and, find it somewhere that I feel safe. But again, I'm not very visual, so it's also another reason I don't look that hard. I'm like, oh, you just buy a book. But also, you could just buy a book. But also, you could just buy a book. Snot. Oh no. Amazon then? Yeah. I've had a Kindle Unlimited subscription now for like maybe like 6 months. And I forgot what I got it for. I just got it to like read a book that I was like, oh, I want to read this. And I never stopped paying for it. And I hate paying Amazon for anything. But it's been so valuable that I've just been like, yeah, I can't quit. I can't quit. Especially because a lot of smut is free on there. Like, a lot. Like, if you have unlimited, just free smut. Just free smut forever. You've never had Prime? Dude, I don't even know how I ended up accidentally signed up for Prime again. I don't know what is happening. Like, I bought my sister's birthday present, and I had canceled Prime. I had canceled it. I was like, fuck. Good job. Cancel that shit. And it was like, oh, you still have a couple more days anyway. And I was like, oh, cool. So I'll get to use it when I buy my sister's gift. But it's canceled. Then I got charged. And I was like, I canceled this already. What do you mean? This, like, I think today was supposed to have been the last day, or like the day before, but like I had ordered this stuff last week, so like it was nowhere near the last day, and I was like, you still have Prime access until this date, and I was like, awesome, because I already paid for a full month, cool. And then the month ran out, and they're like, actually, we're gonna charge you again, and I'm like, no. Why are you like this? Nobody said you could do that. I already pay you for Kindle Unlimited. It's the only thing I want from you. Look what I made! Isn't it pretty? I don't know. I'm proud of you for never having had Prime. The rest of us are suckers. Like, the copper bead I have is not the right copper bead, but like the copper beads that they've sent me are also not the right copper bead. That thing's, oh no, these ones. Okay. That makes sense. They're not copper though, they're like wood. And they're like Brown? Okay. Golden 5 petals. Nah, you were a big sucker. Wait, you were a big sucker in your youth? So did you have Prime then, or... Oh, Prime didn't exist then. Oh, you escaped. You escaped by the skin of your teeth. Would have been like the rest of us. Golden flower, coppery bead. Two copper eyelets? Like both of them together? Confused. What do I do with that one? A golden plate. Things I lit was sucked. Like Monster is good for you and you'll be successful if you go to trade school. Listen, I wish I'd gone to trade school. I mean, technically I went to trade school. Technically. But it wasn't... I went for the wrong thing. I should have gone to become a plumber. I don't think trade school's a bad thing, you know? I think more of us should have been told to go to trade school instead of college. Because my dad was like, you have to go to college. You have to go to real school. You have to go to a real school. I did not have to go to a real school. That was not an experience I needed or wanted or succeeded at all. I mean, at least you didn't join the army, you know? You could have been that kind of sucker. Then you could have lost a leg. Sometimes I wish I would have joined the army. I'm like, oh, probably would have been good for me in some way. Except for, the army sucks. Our military is bloated. And I don't like authority or following rules. And it would have taken maybe like 3 days for me to like, don't talk to me like that. Get the fuck out of my face. And then they're like, you have to go home. You have to leave. You can't be here doing that shit. Almost became a cop though. That's wild. Is ACAB. I didn't sign that super college loan that they wanted me to. Yeah. That's something I'm also proud of. I don't have any student debt. you imagine how shit your life would be if you had student debt? I don't know. Potato's doing alright, but he's got family who could afford to help him with that, and now they're almost paid off. But like, well, I could not have afforded student debt. I'd just be living that homeless life due to student debt. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, Potato's parents co-signed his. But if you don't want to be like, ugh, my mom would have had to co-sign mine, or my dad. Ugh. My dad. Ugh. Love my dad. Preferred parent, right? Definitely prefer his energy to my mom's energy. Just, my mom's a lot, and he's very mellow and calm and like soothing to be around, whereas my mom's like, and unless he's being, you know, unless he's being a dick or homophobic, in which case it's like, ugh, dad. And school stuff, he was always a dick about. He was like, figure it out yourself. And I'm like, no, this is my first time being an adult. I need help. Figure it out yourself. Respect your mother too much to bring that on her? That's very kind of you. That's very nice. My mom would have tried to scam them. My mom's a scammer. She'd be like, how can we avoid paying them back? Cut and paint as shown. Why didn't you just send me a white wire, though? But, like... What time is it? What's my phone ringing about? And then what time? Oh, Potato comes home tomorrow and I'm so excited. No, but now that the ads are over, my mom would have tried to scam whoever we took a student loan out from. That's who she is. Which means I probably wouldn't have student debt now because she's a scammer. It's one of my mom's most, like, I don't know, it's how she survives. You know, she always knows how to do some shady shit. I'm afraid to do shady shit. Oh, why'd she say that shit? Should I order dinner? Should I order dinner? Yes. I'm like, I can't really afford to order dinner. But, Tato and I could, split what we're supposed to... Like, so I can make dinner tonight. But then tomorrow, like, if I make dinner, there won't be enough for Potato and I on Friday. Noodle something? Fuck, I do have ramen. I just don't have anything to go in it. Like, what I have is supposed to last me tomorrow and Friday. That's my issue. Is that, like, it has to go, it has to stretch. And, like, what I could have for dinner tonight will mean that I have to eat something else for dinner. Got eggs. I've got 2 eggs left. But, like, it's just... Like, I like vegetables. I like cabbage in my ramen. And I like, I don't know. Potatoes gotta have been eaten out all week, right? He's been in the UK. There's no way he, like, cooked at Grandma's house the whole time. He went to the pub last night, too. What veggies you got? That's the problem. None. I have like stir-fry veggies that I've been putting, like, today I had, like, stir-fry ramen, like, yakisoba style, except for they weren't soba noodles. They were, like, ramen noodles, but, like, fried ramen. With some stir-fry veggies and a little bit of beef. Shredded beef. And that's what I'm having for lunch tomorrow. And that's what Potato and I also have to have for lunch on Friday. So I have enough for that. If I make any tonight, then there's not enough for tomorrow and Friday. So then, what I was gonna eat for dinner tonight is like these shrimp, crispy shrimp with rice. But if I make them tonight, then tomorrow's dinner would have to be some of what Potato and I would eat on Friday. Potato and I could just order out on Friday, but, like, then I kind of want just kind of want to eat out right now. But, like, Taco Bell. What's the cheapest thing I could order? Is the question. Pizza. Pizza's, but, like, I already had pizza last week. Habit Burger, 3 stars. That kind of sucked. I got Habit Burger when my sister was here over the weekend. That's what we had for dinner. One of the nights she was here. And it sucked so bad. It arrived cold. And was just so mid. And she got a salad. This kid's weird. She likes salad. So she got a salad. And her salad was bad. Like, it was a Caesar salad. And we both know what salad dressing is supposed to taste like. This did not taste like Caesar salad dressing. It tasted like ass. And she was, like, grossed out. And she's already a picky eater, and it's like, dude, you can't send her weird food. You gotta send her real Caesar salad dressing. She's, like, a really picky eater. Like, this is fucked up. It was a terrible experience. Neither of us enjoyed it very much. What I'm saying. Do you have Taco Bell? Okay, if I get my favorite Taco Bell order, how many monies will it cost me? Two chicken chalupa supreme. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, how much is it gonna cost if I order Taco Bell? With a tip. $24.19. Is that worth it? Is that worth it? Ooh, I could afford it. I can technically afford it. Can I get Taco Bell? Ellie, you haven't asked to go outside like all day. What's wrong with you? Is your butthole broken? She's been outside. She went out this morning, that's it. Should I do it? Should I order Taco Bell? I think I'm gonna do it. Okay. I already fuck. Well, okay. We'll just. I got an unsweetened iced tea. I'm gonna put lemon in it. The lemon tree outside is popping. It's popping. There's so many fresh lemons on that tree. Alright, I did it. I did it. That's an ominous aura because she's Capricorn. They all have ominous auras. You ever met a Capricorn? Okay, it says to paint. I'm like, okay, I guess I have to paint now. Wasn't part of my agenda for today, but I guess you guys are fucking liars and didn't put all the paint parts in one part. And now I have to paint them. Now I have to paint them after the fact. When all the paint stuff was already done and put away. And now it's like, no, you gotta paint, actually. Actually, you have to fucking paint. Ruffles, are you a pretty baby? I know it's well past your dinner time. Listen, when food gets here, when my food gets here, I'll make you your food. How about that? They've got such tiny measurements on all this stuff, and they're like, yeah, you could do that. You just do that. You know, you've got this little 8mm sliver of wire, this big. Just cut two inches off of that. I'm like, what? Or not 2 inches, 2mm off of that. I'm like, first of all, I don't even know what 1mm looks like. Second of all, what? I just pulled it all the way out. Alright, well, I pulled it all the way out. So that's that. Hi, Truffles. Can you not be chaotic right now? There's enough chaos going on here. I don't need more chaotic energy in my life at this moment. I love you dearly. Cut it out. Woo! Hula! You asked for that, by the way. You're like, oh, we need a hula emote. So I found a hula emote. I only hate it because it's not transparent. I'm like, bitch, you went through all the trouble of making this emote and you didn't make it fucking transparent? Fuck, okay. I'm gonna do this differently. I'll pull them all out instead of trying to cut off. Yeah. Mood, actually. Not mood. Wannabe mood. Where did I put my phone? I need to watch my phone. I ordered food. Which is supposed to arrive here in 12 minutes? That's fast. That's fast. In which case, I guess I'll be leaving in 12 minutes? We've had a good 3 hours. What did I accomplish today? Not a lot. I made this. I feel like the reason it's taking so long is because there's a lot of instructions that are just unclear. Like, which way was I supposed to roll the wires on those? I rolled them the way I thought was best. They look a bit bulky, but they seem to be an appropriate size for, you know, what it is. So I'm like, okay, maybe that's right, but like... Convince you to write erotica. Listen. That is a goal. That is a thing we can all be proud of. Alright? I know somebody else who just wrote an erotic novel. I've suggested it already. I have not finished it. Because it's a physical book. And if I leave it upstairs, my phone goes with me. That's my biggest thing. Is like, it has to be on my phone because my phone goes with me everywhere. And I'll take a book up to my room and like leave it up there. Never finish it. I'm like, I'll read it when I'm in bed. No, I won't. No, I know. Won't. You know what I'm gonna be doing while I'm in bed? Looking at my fucking phone. Fuck. Fuck. Anybody see where that went? I heard it. It didn't go far. There it is. Okay. Can a virgin have Riz? That is the question. That is the question of the day. And I'm like, I don't know. Ellie, you okay? Driving devices. Bubbles? Are you just having a bad dream? What's up? What's up? Oh, fuck. Oh, I think it's time. Hold on. No. Alright. What are we doing? How's this gonna go? How's this gonna go? Am I gonna hit the burb? Ellie, stop licking your paws. Alright, I'm gonna hit the burb and I'll be back and then I'll say goodbye because I'll have Taco Bell. I have to eat it. Oh, well. I just. This is what the delivery person did. This is how they left my food. There's like a gate. And it says, call at the gate. Call me when you arrive at the gate so I can go out and get it, because my house is behind another house. And both houses are behind the gate. So you have to call me so I can come out and get the food And this person was like, you don't have to come get I'm not gonna call you, I'll leave it here on the wall. The wall is like behind, like for if you're inside the gate, it's behind a tree. And it's not a gate that we go through. It's blocked by a chair because nobody goes through that gate. I'm like, why would you put it there? You monster? Why would you do that? Especially because all I got was the text message, your food has been delivered. I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean it's been delivered? Nobody called me. Nobody said anything to me. I didn't go get anything. What do you mean it's been delivered? And it's cold, which means they got it ready at Taco Bell and then let it sit until somebody was available to go pick it up. And I hate that. I hate that. And it's cold and I have to go heat it up. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. I might be back on Friday. I might stream on Friday. But next week is gonna be Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Good old Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Wednesday and Friday are going to be like 8 p.m. my time, so they'll start like now and then God knows when. But yeah, I will see you later. Thanks for chilling, Lumpy. Thanks for chilling and talking about smut with me. It's a good time. I hope you write that novel. Alright, we're not gonna read out because I don't want to think about it, but yeah. I love you. See you next time. Okay? Bye-bye. I love you.